Right guys and girls, I thought I'd just do a quick little video on this 2017 Mini. It's in from a local car dealer. It's sort of pre-sale prep really, and it's a bit grubby just everywhere really. We'll start on the engine. So we'll get the engine lifted that earlier, and as you can see in here, it's just got the usual sort of built up sort of dirt of an engine bay that's never really been cleaned. This is probably towards the dirtier side, I would say, generally. Anyway, moving on. Normally we'd spend some time on the wheels, but the wheels are actually, once the car goes back to the dealership, the wheels are getting a proper refurb because they need it. So we'll just give them a quick sort of wash. Nothing fancy, as I say, they're getting refurbed. Oh, look at him living in there. We'll need to try and rehome him. Anyway, things like round the door edges and stuff like that's really quite grubby on it. I mean, just sort of look down there and it's sort of filthy, and then you've got down the sides of the seats and what have you. It's just everywhere you look really. It's just, I mean, it's not a filthy car, it's just one of those cars that's sort of dirty everywhere really. Now, no surprises round the driver's side, this is the worst area. So, as is typical with Minis, they're driven by sort of young girls and things like that, and you've got makeup all over it. They're always covered in makeup. These, even on like the switch gears and stuff like that, the switch gears are all makeup generally on them. And then you've got like round the sort of the kick area down there. The pedals are absolutely filthy, and also once you get in, we've got like the switch gear and that will need a clean, and then we've got round here, it's all kind of scummy in all the little gaps and things, so we'll need to get maybe the steam cleaner and a brush in there. But it is a nice little car, this, under the dirt. As I say, it's not overly filthy, it's certainly not one of the dirtiest cars ever, that's for sure. But it's just, this is what I do sort of day to day really, just bringing them up to spec, ready for resale. So we'll get cracking on and maybe get a little bit more sort of in-depth with some of the products I use and the dilution ratios and things like that. So let's just crack on. Let's go. Let's see if we can catch this wee guy. Oh, he's away. He's away. Oh, he's a fast one. He's a fast one. Oh, come on. Got you. There he is. Don't know if you can see him. Right, mate, run away when you go. Yeah, he's away. He'll find somewhere to hide. Let's get it cleaned.
Yeah, I'm restless, so give me something to do. Yeah, I can't stay here because I need to dance. Jump around and show them how I move. Everybody will be on me, wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party. Tear the ceiling down in front of everybody. If someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shawty. I'm gonna find a crowd so I can put it on me. Swinging from the chandeliers, I won't be sorry. I got a feeling I'm gonna crash into this party. I'm just an accident waiting to happen like. Stop, yeah, I can't wait to hear that bass drop dance. It's all I wanna do right now. Everybody will be on me, wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention. 'cause I'm just an accident waiting.
Right, okay, so a little tip when you're doing a car like this and you're not taking the seats out, you want to get the seats up. If you can jack the seats up, on most cars you can now, jack them all the way up, it gives you a bit more access, and when you're doing the front, just get them all the way right back so that you can get in the sides as good as possible. This is another example of when I use these tile and grout brushes, bottle brushes, whatever you want to call them, and you can get right into these sort of areas really down here. So, and also any little thing that's sort of stuck or sticking to the carpet, also you can get onto the rails and things, and you can just loosen it all up, and it's easier to vacuum up. Remember when you're vacuuming as well, if you've got this removable bit, you catch in there with a vacuum cleaner, and we'll also put the seat backs back to catch down the base of them. So pre-sale valet really, it's just to get, it's basically is to get it as good as you can within a set price. Now my pre-sale valet is £120, so this is basically as much as I can possibly get done for £120, which is about 5 hours really. So if we can spend 5 hours on it, get it looking mint, and it should be ready for resale. Sometimes we'll spend a little bit more on that, sometimes a little bit less if the car's pretty good, but generally a pre-sale valet will take 5 hours. Another area where there's always sort of dirt and muck and stones hiding is just round the back of the pedals on these. The BMWs and the Minis have got the floor hinged pedal, and the muck just sort of sits in behind them. So you need to get the brushes in and sort of loosen all that up as best you can, and then you can vac it out. It's really easy really. So it's little things like that. I mean, you wouldn't see that, however it will come out when you're driving, so it's nice just to take the extra 20 seconds and brush it out.
You don't forget your first love. We were young and wild, we were up all night. You don't forget that summer sun 2009. We were feeling high, and I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth.
When you're doing round the door sills, pull the seats forward, and this allows you to get into this bit of the B-pillar plastic. Now, if you're trying to clean that with the seat back, all you've got to do is you've got to waste product all over the seat, and you're not going to be able to see what you're doing properly. So, and just little things that make life easier. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, it takes a long. I mean, I suppose you would say it's common sense, but if it's not something you do every day, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Well, we've got the seats forward to do the B-pillars, do the rear of the centre console, because that's another area that's easy to get to when the seats are forward. One other thing I've noticed is a lot of cars, the cup holders have actually got little sort of rubber bits in the bottom of them. When they come out, it just makes it much easier to clean. If you get any sort of syrup or anything like that, just give them a little wipe down, and also clean underneath as well in case anything's gotten underneath. This one's pretty good, not too bad. And the other thing to clean when the seats are forward is the seat rails, because you can get into them obviously. Just give them a quick wipe over, and after you've done the seat rails, change your cloth, because you will have, or there is a chance you will have, some grease on your cloth. So put your cloth straight into the wash and don't use it on anything else. So onto the boot now, and it's the same in the boot. You've got some areas where you really need to sort of just get in and spend that little bit extra time on. Things like the plastics around here. You've got this, it just builds up with dust and stuff, and it's one of those areas that never gets cleaned really unless the car's getting sold. Same with down here, you lift the things up, lift any access or sort of storage compartments up and get right in there.
First love, we were young and wild, we were up all night.
better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can't do better. You can't do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Right, okay, some of you I know that watch, you don't like the silicone spray that I use on the sort of cheaper cars that I normally sort of do the videos on. But on the sort of nicer stuff like this, or things that are newer that have still got pretty good plastics, you don't want a bling, glossy, sticky dressing on them. The silicone's really good if you're wanting to hide scratches and things like that on the plastics, because it goes on really thick. But things like this, you just want like maybe a water-based dressing. It just gives it a nice sheen rather than that blingy shine. So for that, we're going to use a product called CarPro Pearl. You dilute it down. I've got it to about, I've got a bottle here with about 41 in it, dilute. So 1 part of that, 4 parts water. And you literally, it's great stuff. You just spray it on and you wipe it off. So really easy actually, and it's just a good dressing. You can use it on the outside of the cars as well. You can use it on your bumper trim and things like that. You can use it on your tyres if you want. I do prefer a proper tyre shine for the tyres, to be honest though. That's one thing I do like, blingy. However, this is really good. You just put it on, that's a big scratch there. See, the silicone would have covered that, but it's not worth it for that one little scratch. And it just brightens it up, makes it look kind of nice again, really. Just then a little wipe over just to take it off of there. It just makes it look nice. That's all it does. So there you go, and we'll go around the rest of the car and do that.
In my blue stripe car, she's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can get better than when she makes that.
Right, okay, seats. Now, bit different these seats, and because they're basically a fabric seat but with a leather sort of insert in the middle, one on the back, one on the bottom. So we'll use a fabric shampoo on the fabric, and we'll use a leather cleaner on the leather. In fairness, the fabric shampoo is pretty mild, so you could use it on the leather if you wanted, but I've got leather cleaner and I pay for leather cleaner, so I might as well use it. That's the way I look at it. So we'll just spray it on. I'm going to use, got this brush for leather, it's actually for leather, I use it for leather, but I'm going to do the fabric with it as well. Normally I would do the fabric with a slightly stiffer brush, but I wouldn't want to drag the stiff brush across the leather in case it sort of scratches or damages it, so we'll use the sort of finer brush for both. So literally just, I'll spray the fabric shampoo on and do that. Now I could use, there's actually a dispenser in the wet vac that'll dispense the shampoo if I wanted it to, but because it's only round the sides really and at the back, it's easier in the spray bottle. You can just direct it a little bit better. So we'll just wipe that off of there. Give it a bit of soak. Let that soak into the fabric for a little minute. Spray some of this on the leather. It's actually leatherette, I'm pretty sure. It's not, it won't be real leather this, it'll be like a fox leather, but even then, still worth using the proper products. This product's actually from a company called the Leather Repair Centre here in England. Well, I think they're a kind of worldwide company now. They've got sort of divisions all over the place. But if you're looking for leather products, their products are really, really good. They also do repair products as well, like leather paints and things like that, so they're worth checking out. Leather Repair Centre. There's a link to this cleaner. If you look in the video description box, there's a link to some of the products I use. Leather Repair Centre, leather cleaners in there. If you want to click through, you can have a look at it. Anyway, so we'll just scrub the fabric up and then we'll extract it. And the seats will be good to go.
Smile, yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. Ticket to my heart. 1, 2, 3,
There's some pretty big tar spots on the paintwork, so we need to get rid of them. And to get rid of them, you use like a mild solvent called Tardis. Well, that's what I use. I like this tar and glue remover, but I like this one called Tardis. It's basically, as I say, it's a mild solvent, so it will evaporate, but it doesn't evaporate very fast at all. I mean, and the fumes, I mean, it's strong smelling stuff, but it's not going to blow your head off if you sniff it, I don't think. Saying that, I've never tried, it might. But all you do is you spray it on, and you can leave it on the paint for a little while just till it does its stuff and softens any tar. And you can see it already, look at that. It's pretty bad, this one actually, with tar. So you just leave it on for, I don't know, a couple of minutes or something like that. I just sort of wing it really, to be honest with you. A couple of minutes normally, and then spray a bit on the cloth and just wipe it away. It's pretty easy really.
started out like a movie scene, something straight out of a magazine. I crossed my fingers you'd come to me, then all of a sudden it became reality. Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind, your love, it is all that I need. To hit my phone up, none of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind, your love, it is all that I need. It's all that I
So there you go, guys and girls, another wee sort of quick video just showing you what I do day in, day out. This is my sort of bread and butter work, this really. Nothing too drastic on the inside, it just needed a bit of freshen up inside really, didn't it? Shampoo here and there, a right good vac out, and it's nice and clean now and very presentable, so it is. Look at the pedal area, things like that, that's what makes a difference really. I mean, is it a full-on detail? No, not by a mile, but it's good enough to sell, and that's what doing pre-sale valets is all about. It's getting most of the areas. You're never going to get every single little bit, but you can get them good enough, and most people, including myself, would be happy to drive around in that. It's fresh, it smells nice, and it looks good. So what do you think? I've not put any tyre shine on the tyres because, as I said at the beginning, the car is going to get a wheel refurb, so I didn't want to make the guy that's doing its job any harder by putting silicone all over the tyres. But it's looking nice, isn't it? And it'll be a good wee car for somebody, that. Anyway, whilst I'm on the subject, my little question, and it's another one about Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever you want to call it. Whatever one you choose to. I've got both. I've got Virgin Media and stuff like that as well, so I'm looking for a good box set or some good films to watch. I think I've exhausted all the sort of normal options. Have you seen anything recently that you've really liked, or a film, or we like sort of real life stories and things like that actually. If you've done anything like that, if you've seen anything like that, let me know what it is, and we'll give it a shot. Thanks very much for watching, guys and girls. If you've enjoyed it, remember, click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, the next one is an absolute cracker, by the way. Little tip, and it's stinking. See you later, bye.